What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Abiola from God, Love, and Fashion. I had the honors of interviewing the beautiful Melah Styles. She's a fashion stylist, a fashion blogger, and just an all-around true independent icon. I would like for you guys to join me and check out part 1 of 3 and what I would like to call Meet Melah.
Hi guys.
How
I'm
you
so
doing
excited
today?
to be here. Hey.
How are you today?
I am sensationally fabulous.
I love it. I love it. Today we want to get to know Melah. We want to meet Melah. We want to know more about you and your journey to get into where you are right now.
Okay, let's get into it.
Yes. So Melah, how long have you been styling?
I've been styling since forever, but I jumped out the window and was like, I'm gonna do this in 2014. And I really went and started doing it because I had found out my husband was diagnosed with brain cancer. And so he was the breadwinner of the family. I was an at-home mom raising 2 beautiful girls. And I was like, all the gifts that I had were creative. And so I had a business prior to styling, which was called Delicate Beats Marketing, and I was helping other women and people build their brands, doing social media coordination and handling those things. And so I was already doing fashion, but not how I wanted to do it. And so I just got dressed one day and took a picture and was like, this is what I want to do. And so I've been doing it since 2014.
And you are doing it and you look absolutely fabulous.
Thank you.
So Melah, I heard you say that your husband had brain cancer, correct?
Yes, he had brain cancer in 2014, which led me to starting Melah Styles.
Okay. And my next question was, what has pain done for you?
Pain has broken me, it has humbled me, it has made me bitter then. As far as the pain of seeing my husband go through a lot of stuff, but before then, there's so much different stuff that I've been through in my life. So it has allowed me to get a scholarship that was paid by Mary Sakowski, the owner of the Bears, and I went to Columbia College. Pain has allowed me to not be what I saw, not be my pain, not allow my pain to influence me and going down the wrong road. Pain has allowed me to meet some great people in my life that really love me. Pain has allowed my husband of 13 years to be my best friend, and just pain has allowed a lot of open doors. All my blessings have come from pain.
Wow. So it sounds like the pain allowed you to produce, your most beautiful moments.
Yes.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Being a fashion stylist, I think you have to realize that you're different. You have to have a certain type of courage. It's a certain type of characteristic that I believe fashion stylists, they possess. So when did you learn that you were different?
As far as being a fashion stylist, with my personality, I'm great at the camera. Hey.
Yeah, she is.
But not so much as that. I like textures and fabrics of things. I'm into stitching and threading. So I have blindfolded myself and made swatches and touched. I know what polyester feels like, rayon feels like, cotton feels like.
Wow.
I know what elastane feels like. I know what a chiffon feels like from touching it. And so I would test myself and I wanted to know the difference between a Forever 21 stitching and a Akira. I want to know the difference between a Zac Posen stitching in a dress and an Armani Privé. So I have did those things. So when those opportunities come, I know what a Stella McCartney dress looks like from the stitching or from the texture of it. So I fall in love with texture. I fall in love with fabric.
And self-taught, girl, go ahead.
Yes, self-taught. Yes.
Wow, that is amazing. So we want to dig a little deeper into Melah.
Get that shovel, girl.
Yes. And I want to ask you about your childhood. How was your childhood?
My childhood was, from my perspective, growing up, it was really hard. And I look at my children, they don't even know what crack is or cocaine, or they don't know nothing about that. See, I knew what crack and cocaine and how to chop it up and bag it up at about age 5. So my parents were both drug addicts, and so I grew up, I lived in an abandoned building when I was 7 years old. I was molested in the living room of a crack house, and my parents was in the kitchen smoking crack. I was used to wash up in a bucket in a bathroom. I got bit by a rat before. I just went through a lot of stuff at 7 years old. And then I have a family member who took me in and put me in the ward of the state so she can get money for me. And so I was physically abused, and I had another family member that would, just make me wash out her nasty underwear and touch my breasts. And my grandmother, she made sure that I had a great Christmas, and it was my grandmother, the real Medea. That was what we call her. She would give me hugs and made sure I had a great birthday. So in that, she was my peace. She was the one I went and hugged. And so I got sent away to a group home, probably like the age 11. I was like dropped off at police stations because I was so bad and didn't nobody want me. I would go years and years without seeing my mother. Father was in and out of jail. My brothers, they was selling drugs, hustlers. So I'm from the west side of Chicago, so Jackson and Pulaski, Adams and Pulaski, so people know. If you grew up when I grew up over there, so it was rough, it was hard, it was bad, but it was good. It's okay.
And again, that pain just produces the beautiful person that we have here today.
So
that's awesome. Wow.
It's so much more, but you have to wait for the book.
Wait on the book, y'all.
2018.
What did you take from those experiences of your childhood?
I was hurt, I was broken, I was upset, I was mad. I was told I wasn't going to be anything, do anything. I was given a knife at 7 years old in the hallway, the vestibule, and I was told to kill myself, cut my wrist, you know what I'm saying, by a family member. I just keep it moving. I've always had to keep it moving. Like I could never stay stuck. So even growing in group homes, I was at a group home, plenty of them, but one main one, Maryville Academy, and they really changed my life. It was in Des Plaines, and I would fight there and jump on staff, and just was really, really angry, but they showed me a lot of love and showed me structure. So I'm very structured, I'm very organized. So it took a long time, Well,
time heals all.
If you're seeking God, go ahead.
Are your parents, are they still alive?
My dad died from OD that when I was the age of 16. My mother is still alive. She's not on drugs anymore, by the grace of God. We're not close like a best friend. That's my best friend. My mom's my best friend, but it's something that is worked on. It's something that it's just different.
Yeah.
I respect her, I love her, I'm proud of her for deciding not to get high anymore. But it's not a deep connection, and I'm okay with that because it's just not gonna be there, and that's okay. And some people may not agree with that, but at the end of the day, that's still my mom. But it's a disconnect from going years and years, long periods of time with not seeing your mom and having to go through forgiveness. And I was able to forgive and reconcile with my mother, but
the truth is you don't forget.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. But you have a family of your own now.
Yes. A wonderful family. I love my husband. Shout out to Marcus. I see you, boo. Hey, Zaddy. And my 2 beautiful daughters, Anna and Naya.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, with your own family, being a wife, a mother, I know that's a responsibility.
Okay.
And then you have your own business. How do you intertwine the two?
Balance.
Yes. Balance.
Support of my husband, who is super supportive of my dream. And before I had a career, I was a accounting, illegal accounting for a legal firm, a firm. So I quit my job to be at home mom, homeschooled my kids, taught them how to read at the age of 5.
Wow.
They were reading on second grade levels, both of them.
Wait, so you style and you schooling?
I mean, those are my kids, so God is holding me accountable of what I'm teaching my kids, so I have to make sure. So I just kind of do it, you know. It's something that's not was taught to me. It's just like I gotta do it. And I talk to my kids, we get real life. Like mommy gotta work, mommy working. Like if you want great things, I have to go work. Like you, and I teach them don't depend on a man at an early age. I teach them about beauty and inside out. And me and my husband, we just a tag team. Everything we've done, we've always just supported each other and being a tag team. And I think that's important in any marriage, in any successful marriage, and especially when you're trying to have a business, to have that support of your spouse, because you don't want to be bitter or resent them for not supporting you.
And so again, we're meeting Melah, we're digging a little deeper.
Hey.
The people want to know.
What they want to know, girl? What do y'all want to know?
Just as, you know, we have a lot of up and coming entrepreneurs and people.
This is the way for that.
It is. Pursuing their dreams and going for it, but their wives, their mothers, their husbands, their fathers, etc. Have there ever been a time where you felt like your kids felt like her business is coming before we are?
Well, sometimes they would say, can I go? You going again? And then, you know, I feel bad. I have mommy remorse. Sometimes I would cry in my car like I really want to be with my kids. And sometimes I can't be with my kids.
Yeah.
But I love my girls a lot. And I just want them to be great. I was talking to my daughter in a car. I was like, you know, I'm doing a lot of different things, you know, and I do have a degree, but, and you gotta go to college, you know, and just be something. You don't want to make the wrong decisions, you know.
Yes.
And not that I've made a lot of wrong decisions, but I just been grinding. I just be grinding, and this is the path that God has set for me. And instead of complaining about it and moping about it, I'm just gonna make it work for me. And in time, God will open up doors. I got a little emotional about my kids because I do feel like that sometimes. But you want crackers or you want steak?
Right. Like I'm doing this for y'all.
I mean, and some of it is for me, you know. But I got stretch marks under this jacket, so I gave y'all that. I had a flat stomach before I had kids, so I gave you my body.
Right.
That's what I'm doing. So crackers or steak, and sometimes in the midst of the grind, you might have to have crackers, but you might get a little turkey with it. But we're gonna I'm gonna make sure my kids straight.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure that they are loved and they know they loved, and not just with things, but they know God. Like it's still no matter my business, it's God is holding me accountable of teaching my kids about who He is and who they are as they grow up, and that's just something that I believe.
Gotta love our girl Melah. She gives us so much personality and shares so much. So don't scroll away. You don't want to miss part 2. Same time, same place with me, Abiola from God, Love, and Fashion.